Welcome back, everybody. All right, we're ready to jump back in. To summarize, we just did a segment where we got our heads around it. To summarize, Mimi Meanie said that she went to the meditation, or to the channeling chamber. Eenie Meanie said she went to the channeling chamber, that she saw that Miss Morgan Fay was the only one there. That proves that she did go there at some point. However, we have made it very clear that she didn't use the Winding Way because she had no idea about Little Pearly. We also have kind of proven that her sister didn't come to her because she didn't know about the boob stuff. Right. I don't care if she says the subjectively, the boob blood. Ew. That she didn't. I don't care if she says that subjectively it was dark or whatever. She didn't see her. She's just going by the seat of her pants on that. And so she got to the channeling chamber somehow. Now we're being asked, where was the witness when the murder took place then? When the murder took place...
We're saying she had to be in the channeling chamber.
Yeah, she's saying she was sleeping in the side room. On the day of the murder, we went to the side room and saw somebody sleeping, but we're not sure it was her. Yeah. We have no idea. So we're gonna say she was in the channeling chamber to start with, because nobody could have gotten in and out. Yeah, nobody could have gotten in and out, so the only way she could have been in there is if she was in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she had to have been in the channeling chamber. Miss Meanie was here, of course. Of course, this whole she had to have been in the channeling chamber because she knew that Miss Morgan Fay was the only one in there is hinged completely on the fact that we have to assume she was not in the court at any point in which that fact was stated, and that she hasn't talked to any of the many spectators in court who would have also maybe passed that fact along to her.
Or watch the
Let's
TV.
get past that. Or watch TV, because this is now the first Phoenix Wright televised trial. All right. What? But that's the channeling chamber. Isn't that the crime scene? That's right. Miss Meanie was on the scene of the crime, at the scene of the crime.
All
right, so she was there. How was she there?
Order, order, order! That's... Why, that is... Wah!
Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started.
Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
Can we finally bring up the goddamn screen?
Oh, no.
Simple. Miss Eenie Meanie was hiding at the scene of the crime. I was hiding? Finally. Like, where was I hiding?
Yeah.
I guess just too good for it.
Yeah.
I guess we're finally getting to the point where we realize that the chamber stuff that has the hole through it was being worn by Eenie Meanie then.
Yeah.
And remember my sort of, I can't get to it. But remember how early I said in that photo, she looks like she could have easily just been disguising as her sister, because we've never seen her with her eyes open.
Yeah.
Where was I hiding? Bam, you were behind the screen. Here, of course.
Yes.
Behind the folding screen?
Behind the folding screen,
Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony. There ain't no way they're hanging right behind a folding screen. See, whoa! The eyes are coming open. She's tearing her hat asunder. See, stupid jerk! Those eyes are looking like her sister's now. Slanty, like, here, oops. Back. Can I get to the evidence? I want to see that photo.
Plus. Oh, right there.
Yep. Those very bedroom eyes. Except here they're not so bedroom. And I think there's a hint of red in those irises.
Yeah, dude.
See, stupid jerk! Quit being so quick to pin it on me, slime ball!
No, Miss Meanie. One so young as you shouldn't be saying.
Shut it, Gramps! As if you know exactly how old I am!
I'm sorry.
Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along. The witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this. She's got like a self-satisfied look now too. She's spinning her cap with the help of the screen. Wait, what?
No.
The box.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, it makes sense to come to that conclusion because it has
The
a
hole
bullet
in it?
hole that's 8 inches off the ground as well as the folding screen.
And then it wasn't there at the start, and then it got to the room where she was sleeping
Yeah.
afterwards, and so she got out and was sleeping there. And...
Objection! Take that! Miss Meanie, how you were able to hide at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box. Yeah!
love that.
That tiny little box! No person could fit in that!
You dummy.
Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Lotta disproved you when she was hiding from me in it.
Or we could just measure the box.
Also, the court doesn't know about that little run-in you had with Lotta, Phoenix.
That's why it's just thinking it.
But
Oh,
that
she's
clothing box was in the side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with Samantha at all. That's right, I was sleeping in there, so I should know. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time.
Mr. Wright? Do you think you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime?
Yes, I can,
Perfect.
with some evidence. Fucking bullet hole and shit. And now I present the piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Oops. Don't you make fun of me too. Your Honor.
I'm fell asleep.
You got lucky, Phoenix. Now give it another shot. Oh, he's not gonna penalize. He does penalize me!
Oh.
All right. Oh my God, my bad.
They liked it.
Fuck you. And now I present the piece of evidence that will prove the clothing box is at the scene of the crime.
So do we present the bullet?
Screen.
Yeah.
Right?
I think so, right?
Or the bullet.
Take that! Take that! Take a look at this clothing box. Oh, I think I could have presented it too.
Yeah.
You're so stupid! As if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing.
This is... What on earth?
I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already.
There's a hole! About 8 inches off the ground.
Wasn't that already like brought up in court?
I don't know if it has been.
A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before?
Ah.
Oh, Phoenix, you're getting a little smarmy. The floating screen. It had a hole about the same height. That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. Oh shit, I haven't been fresh dancing? I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the screen and the box of the folding screen. It went through the screen and then the box. Ugh. Miss Meanie. Dance monkey dance. You were holding behind the folding screen. You were hiding behind the folding screen waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray. Ah!
Order! So what you were saying was...
Then, Mr. Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in the photo is a Miss Eenie Meenie?
Bam.
That is exactly what I'm saying. Miss Eenie Meenie! You were hiding inside the clothing box all along. And you wore the medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey.
To masquerade as Miss Maya Fey? I thought I was the only one who did that.
You know the judge cross-dresses. Come on. You know he does.
Do you think that he puts his little things in like pigtails?
Pigtails.
I'm just a little girl. I'm a little pearly. Oh, Mr. Wright, I love how you're in love with everybody. Are you in love with me? Oh, Phoenix!
Oh, Nick.
Oh, Nick! Can I call you
Oh God.
that? You can call me Aji. Let's go swimming.
All right. Fan fictions.
I'm sure there is.
All right. She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client. No! Stop it! I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime? It's not possible for one person to do all that by herself.
Correct.
Yeah, she had probably help from fucking
Morgan
Morgan
Fay.
Fay.
Because even, like, there's no way that she could have pulled off any of it without Morgan Fay seeing her too,
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yep.
And knowing she was in the clothing box, and yeah.
And she had to get in there
Although-
somehow.
In a way, Morgan Fay does have a bit of an alibi, or she's already, like, covered her ass. She said she got hit on the head, too. Morgan Fay could cover her ass by saying that Eenie Meenie hit her on the head and she had nothing to do with it. She wasn't complicit. But we'll say it was. It's not possible.
Correct. Yeah.
It really is impossible. For one person to do all that all the preparations that is, I don't know if it is, though, impossible.
Well, it is because she needs the key. Eenie Meenie would have needed the key. There's only one key.
She just took it.
But how can you just take it from Maya?
Oh, to get into the room.
Yeah.
Well, she got in there before it was locked, because she was in the box. She went
Yeah.
into the room ahead of them. I don't think it's ever been said that the room is locked all the time. I think it just is locked from the inside.
Oh, I always thought it was locked all the time.
No, I think
Okay.
they go in, they lock it from the inside. So, really, she could have just gone in there, sat in the box,
True.
got out, killed the guy. Little Maya was. Did she channel anybody? Yeah, what happened to Maya?
I don't think
we
she
don't
did
know
because
yet.
she was dreaming.
Did she get
She probably just
She
got
get
knocked out.
or something?
knocked out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she didn't have a bump on her head, or she didn't mention one. Well, there you go. But,
Sorry.
like, does Maya just suck at... No, we know she doesn't suck at channeling. I thought maybe she just fell asleep and thought she was channeling.
It was her first time, so she doesn't really know what to expect.
So she channeled someone, then who did she channel?
She didn't channel anyone.
Oh,
She
yeah,
was
because she had a
dreaming.
dream.
Yeah.
Did she get drugged?
Might have gotten drugged.
Maybe.
I'm
That's
sure
like
we'll
out of
get
left
into
field, though,
that.
because
Yeah.
nothing's ever been mentioned that she got drugged. Or did... Why does drugged ring a bell?
I don't know.
Was drugged brought up already in this case at some point? It was mentioned.
When?
It has been mentioned that she got knocked out. I think we all went like, what? Because it came out of nowhere. Like, Phoenix just said, you were drugged. And, like, we were like, when did this become a piece of evidence?
Oh.
The driver was...
What driver?
Shut up, Chris. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh!
What?
The nurse was
Oh,
drugged.
they talked about that kind of drugging.
Yeah.
Oh.
There was talk of that.
I think we're getting
Regardless,
ahead of
we are getting
Yeah.
ahead of ourselves. I'm just extrapolating. But, so what I was trying to say, though, was she could have gotten in the thing,
Uh-huh.
taken the key after whatever she did with Maya, shot the doctor, stabbed the doctor, took his gun, shot him.
Opened the door. Morgan came in, hit her on the head.
Hit Morgan on the head, got back in the box. Did she get
Yeah.
back in the box? Yeah, she got back in the box. What she couldn't have done was get the box back to the sleeping chamber.
No, she needed help with that.
She needed to get out of there. That she couldn't have done. Well, unless Morgan... No, just drag it back.
Yeah, how heavy
Just pick it
is
up, walk back with it. She didn't have to get back in it to get back.
But wouldn't
Just pick up the box, go
we
back to the
have
sleeping
seen her
chamber.
go out?
No, we were calling the police. So that's all I'm trying to do is just... I wanted to get it. I feel as though it's not impossible, despite what Phoenix says. I think that one girl could have done it, especially one as determined as this. We've
Yeah.
seen what she can do with that hat. All right, let's keep going. All right, for one person to do all the preparations, that is. Ow! Need I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy. Well, wait! Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct? What? You can't be serious. Miss Meanie! You had an accomplice. Fine. Objection! Why is there a plane outside?
Take that. Objection?
Objection! Take that.
Take that.
Fuck it. This person. If it wasn't someone from the Crane village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. Oh. You could have stole it. Didn't we see a bunch folded up or somewhere?
Yeah.
Also, it's a clothing box. It could have had a costume in it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. That's not impossible. So
Fuck it.
Yeah, that's not impossible, Phoenix. And if it wasn't someone from the Fae household, you wouldn't have that box to use. It was in the sleeping chamber where she goes to sleep. The box sits right there.
Huh?
Morgan Fae.
Isn't that the wonderful lady the witness we had earlier?
Oh, Judge.
He's gonna try to do his beard up on top of his head tonight to be Morgan Fae. What do you have to say, Miss Meanie? Grr! You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands. Only takes 1 hand. Nitpicking, but you know.
I would do it like this if I was like.
You also don't shoot someone with your hand. Shooting someone with your own 2 hands would be like this.
Ow! Why'd you just shoot
Oh!
That's
You
how you shoot
saw
somebody
it?
with your own 2 hands.
me? Yeah, and it hurt, dude.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Do you deny it?
Oh.
Breakdown? Uber breakdown? Is this gonna be an epic? Ah! We saw some extra stuff there. We saw the Dr. Gray on the floor and everything. I think this is what really happened. All right. All right, when we come back, we're gonna find out what really happened. Oh, fuck you. Don't
We're
auto
good.
ahead. Okay. Jesus, it happens so rarely and it's always when I want to do something. We'll be right back.